In this video, I am going to show you how to install and run DeepSeek and other models locally on your computer. You can even run multiple models at the same time and compare them. So let's start. The first thing you've got to do is go to Ollama.com, and then you click on Download. Choose your operating system, and download it. Next, install Ollama. Just double-click on the file you downloaded to install it. That's it. Ollama is automatically running in the background. You can see this down here in the taskbar. There is this little llama icon. Next, you are going to download the model. Back at the Ollama site, go to Models. There are different kinds of models. In our case, we choose DeepSeek R1. You have a few options here. You can download different versions of the model. 7B is the standard model, or you can choose larger models like 14B or 32B with more parameters. It depends on your hardware if and how fast you can run these models. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM and an RTX 4070 Ti. I can run up to 14B at an OK speed. 32B is really slow, and Llama 3.3 with 70.6B does not work at all on my system. So for our case, we just stick with the 7B. Then you simply copy this code, then open Terminal, paste the code in and hit Enter. Now, it downloads the model onto your hard drive. It takes a while, depending on your network speed. For comparison, I also downloaded Llama 3.2. Just copy the code and paste it into the terminal. That's it. Next, go to docker.com to download Docker. Choose your operating system. If you are on Windows, choose this one. Now, double-click the downloaded file to install Docker. Close the window. Next, open Docker. It's called Docker Desktop. Click Accept. You can skip all that stuff. We don't need an account for this. Skip this, and skip again. Now we are in Docker. I like the dark mode, so I change this to dark. I click the Terminal button down here to open the terminal inside Docker. I will use it later. You can also use the Windows or Mac terminal, whatever you like. That's all we need to do in Docker for now. You can close it to minimize it. Now you can see in the taskbar that Docker and Ollama are running. Theoretically, you could run DeepSeek in the terminal. Just copy the code in and run it. And if I type something, you can see it is running. But we want an interface, like we're used to from Chatgpt and similar models. So we are going to install a WebUI. Next, go to docs.openwebui.com. All the links are in the description, by the way. Then scroll down to where it says Quick Start with Docker. If Ollama is installed on your computer, use this command. Just copy this command. Next, go back to Docker or your terminal. I use the terminal in Docker. Then you paste in the code and just press Enter. It's pulling the image from the web and downloading all the necessary files. Once it's done, click on this localhost address 3000:8080. Then click Get Started on this page. Here you have to create an admin account. Just create one with your email. Once done, you are now in the WebUI. The first thing I do is change it to dark mode. Now, you are running the interface locally on your computer, and you can use it just like Chatgpt or any other LLM. At the top here, you can choose a model. We select DeepSeek R1 latest. It's the one we downloaded earlier. And now we can use it. That's really cool. No privacy issues. Everything stays on your local computer. So, let's try something to challenge the model. Give me some challenging questions for a reasoning model. And you see it's thinking. That's different from other models. And now, it's given me some ideas. Now, I copy one of these, and paste it in. This should take a little longer now because it's using the reasoning thinking function. Here you see it says thinking. If you check your graphics card, you'll see it's using a lot of memory. More on that later. The cool thing is that you can compare different models. For example, if you want multiple answers or want to compare the speed of the models, at the top click on Add Model. Then select the model, For example, Llama 3.2 latest. Now, if I paste the prompt in again and hit enter, we have both models running at the same time, side by side. Llama 3.2 responds fast because it is not using reasoning, and it is also a smaller model. Meanwhile, DeepSeek is still thinking. It's starting to generate the answer. It took way longer, but again, it's a reasoning model, so theoretically the answer is better and more in-depth. Let's check the graphics card usage. You can even compare the same models of different sizes. If I add another model, this time I choose DeepSeek 14B, it's roughly double the size of 7.6B. And now, we have two DeepSeek models we can compare. And again, I paste in a challenging task here. You can see that the GPU is really busy, and the memory is not. "7B is ready now, and 14B is about to start. Now it's answering, but you see that it is way slower than the 7B model. It's so slow we can almost read the words. Depends on your graphics card how fast it is, but the 7B model is enough for most tasks. Kind of a similar answer, not worth the slow speed in this case, I guess. And keep in mind, it's a very challenging question. That's why it took so long. If you do simple tasks, it would be faster. For example, something like this. It's only thinking for a short time, then it answers. Now the bigger model. It didn't think that long, but the answering is really slow again, as you can see. Not practical for everyday use. But the 7B is more than enough for most tasks. You can even add a third model. For example, Llama 3.2. Let's see. Put in a prompt and boom. And now we run 3 models. And again, you see that Llama is responding instantly, but it is also a very small model. You have lots of possibilities to test and compare different models. And it's totally free and on your computer, so no privacy issues. Pretty cool. That's it. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, consider subscribing to my channel. Lots of new stuff coming soon. See you in the next video.